everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I am filming my 2018 Christmas book haul. This year I didn't ask for any books for Christmas. Instead I asked for gift cards, and then I used the gift cards to buy myself books. This year I asked for gift cards and then went out and bought myself all the books that I've been wanting recently, and I think I have 6 or 7 books in total. So without further ado, let me show you. These books are in no particular order, they're just in a box. So the first book is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. I've heard a lot about this book. It seems to be right up my alley, and so finally when I had the gift card, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get myself the first book, because apparently there's a second book called Muse of Nightmares or something along that line. The Muse of Nightmares, oh yeah, Muse of Nightmares, it's on the back. So I bought the first book for myself and I can't wait to get to it. Next book I bought for myself was How to Be a Woman by Caitlin Moran. I've heard about this book and it seems like I would really enjoy it. It seems like a very feminist, upbeat novel, and I've heard about it for several years, and so I finally decided to start reading it. So I will start this probably in the next 2 months or so because I'm really excited about it. The next book that I got is Only Time Will Tell by Jeffrey Archer. I love Jeffrey Archer's writing, and I actually haven't read this series. This is the first book in a series. And my cousin, who really isn't that into reading, bought a book of this series, like the 3rd or 4th in this series, and he really liked it, and I want to encourage him to read more, so I bought the first book because I have to go in chronological order. It doesn't make any sense to my brain to go out of order for series. So this is the first book in this series that I cannot wait to get to. Next book on my list is Lie in Wait by Eric Rickstan. The reason I got this book is because I have 2 other books in this series. And when I logged on to Goodreads and like put them in my want to read list, it said that they were like number 2 and number 3 in the series, and I tried to look around on Google to see if you could read them out of order, and I came up with no answers, and I didn't want to start reading the second book and then realize that nothing makes any sense. So I decided to get myself the first book in this series. Next book in my stack is The Good People by Hannah Kent. I saw this book in one of my local bookshops, and at the time it was really expensive, so I didn't get it, and then I decided to get it once I had gift cards. It looks really good. I read the first like chapter or so in the bookstore, and where does it say it? This little tagline here: a literary novel with the pace and tension of a thriller. Paula Hawkins, author of The Girl on the Train. Now, I've not read Girl on the Train, but I love thrillers. That's like one of my favorite genres to read. So I picked this book up, and I can't wait to get to it. The next book on my list is The Shadow of the Wind by Carlos Zafran. And another funny story with this book is I was shopping in my bookstore, and I say my bookstore because I work at a bookstore, my bookstore a few weeks ago, and saw this beautiful hardback book. And then when I logged it onto Goodreads, much like the Jeffrey Archer book and the Lie in Wait book, I realized that it was part of a series. And then I read a page at the front of the book that said, yes, this is part of a series, but they can all be treated as standalones. But I was like, I want to start from the beginning. That's a very good place to start. So I decided to get myself the first one in the series, and I am so excited to start it. I'm so excited to start all of these books. That is my Christmas book haul of 6 books. Hopefully I'll get to all of them in the next year. My current Goodreads challenge is I decided to put all 198 of my unread books on as my Goodreads challenge. I will most likely change it because 198 books in 1 year is not obtainable for me, at least. So I'm probably going to wait to change it until like mid-November, because I want to keep it there as kind of a encouragement for me, because I really want to take this year to kind of plow through my TBR and really spend time deciding which books I want and which ones I don't. It's not like I buy with this reckless abandon, but I definitely buy faster than I can read. So I'm not going to let myself buy any more books until late February, because again, February is my birthday. So I have one very big anticipated release called The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon, who is one of my favorite authors. So I'm going to definitely buy her book in February, and I'll probably only let myself buy one more book in February, because I really want to dwindle down my book list. So I will talk to you all next time, and I hope you are having a wonderful start to your 2019.